So last class we discussed about cash journal, right? So cash journal, I think all the configurations we done, we did. Hi, good afternoon. Okay. So today we'll see the postings in cash journal. Postings in cash journal. Okay, so we'll log in first. For that I need to go to easy access screen, then financial accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, document entry, this is not that, document entry, then cash journal, right? Okay, so I'll go to bank and bank incoming, and there FBCJ is a posting T code for cash journal. Posting T code, okay. T code FBCJ. Easy access, accounting, financial accounting, banks, incoming payment, FBCJ. Okay, here I need to input my company code PSD, and cash journal, we already maintained the cash journal, right? So press F4 and we'll select the cash journal number and press enter. Okay, we'll get the screen like this. There you can post the entry according to period wise, right? So if you click on today, it will give you today's date only. If you click on this week, it will give whole week dates. Then current periods means 1 month day, means 1st of May to 31st May. So you can, while posting, you can change according to your requirements. Okay, first, there is no balance in cash account, right? There is no balance in cash account. So what is my first transaction, or what is my posting is, I need to transfer the money from bank to cash account. Okay, so for that I need to click on cash receipt here. Then business transaction, in our previous classes we did, or in my previous class we did some business transaction, hope you remember. Just click on F4, press enter, input your company code, press enter. Then we are having two transaction here, cash from bank, so select that one. Say amount 1 lakh rupees, then GL account number, I'll mention the GL account number 200201, text cash from bank, and I'll take 1/5/2021. okay, so 1st of May I got the money from my bank account, so press enter. Okay, see here we'll get the output like this. Entry recorded, not saved. It is saying that it is in red color, right? Entry, if you put the cursor on that red button, you will get the message entry recorded but not saved. If you want to save and post, just select the entry and click on save, then click on post. Okay, here we are getting the number range error. For object, number range interval 02 does not exist in FB01. So we are getting the T code here. We are getting the T code here. Directly we can go to FBN1 to solve this error. I'll go to open one more screen here, and FBN1. My company code is PSD. Change intervals. So number range is 2, right? 2 is up to 2015. 2021 is not there. So insert, click on insert. Okay, number 2, 2021 then I'm going to give okay, so I'll give the number ranges as 510000 to 510999. Save. Then come back to FPCJ and click on post. Okay, now it has got post, right? See here, the document, it is in green color, entry posted in general ledger and as well as cash journal, right? Then once you got the money from bank, then we'll do another transactions, like what are the amount which we need to pay through cash. We'll do that one. Okay, first I need to go to cash payment here if I want to do any payments to my vendor or any other expenses. So just go to business transactions, press F4, and we are having so many business transactions which we maintain. First I'll take materials purchased, say amount on 10,000, and this is my GL account number, text materials purchased, and this is GL account number for which one? The office maintenance, I think. Yes, office maintenance. What are the materials purchased? That will go to office maintenance account, and here I'll give the date as 02. Okay, then I'll select the entry, click on save and click on post. Okay, see the balance here. So out of 1 lakh we paid materials purchased through cash. The remaining balance is 90,000. Again, one more business transaction we can see. Just press F4. We can select any other transactions or any other business expenses. We can take consultation charges. 15,000 has been paid to consultation. We're having the consultation GL account, such consultation, and give the description as consultation expenses or charges. I will take 03, select and save and post. See, it should come in green color. Then another expenses like business transaction, press F4 again. Consultation is over. Then I'll take traveling expenses, 20,000. Traveling expenses, I'll take okay, and give the description, traveling expenses. Okay, then I'll go to another expenses. I'll take another expenses, training expenses, 12,000 I paid for my training. I need to select the GL account for the training. Okay, 16 training expenses. Then next one, salary paid to housekeeping, 5,000. Salary paid, housekeeping, then vendor payment. If I made any vendor payment I can maintain here, 25,000. when you are making the vendor payment, no need to mention any GL. It will pick the reconciliation account vendor payment. Okay, then so 10th. Okay, vendor I need to mention. Okay, so vendor I need to mention, otherwise its system will not take the entry. Okay, I'll take this vendor. Okay, then any other transaction is pending, let me see. Okay, these are all these things has been. Okay. Now this entry is not yet posted, right? Select all entry once. Okay, then click on save, then post. Instead of doing one by one, you can select all entry. And one more error we are getting, FBN1. Okay, for vendor payment it is not posting because of number ranges. Okay, I'll see that one. Okay, again I need to go to FBN1 and I need to mention or I need to create the number ranges for 15, right? So I'll go to FBN1 again. Or OBS7 also you can go. Then company code, PSD, change intervals, insert number 15 2021. Okay, so I'll give the number ranges like this: 5110000 to 511999. This is the number ranges for vendor payment. Okay, save this. Okay, now come back to cash journal posting. Press enter and post it. Now it will get posted. See the balances. How much is there? 87 payment has been done, and now only 13,000 balance is remaining, right? Now assume that we got the payment from customer. Okay, so click on check receipt to receive the payment from customer. Click on check receipt. In business transaction, customer payment. Okay, so I'm receiving payment from my customer 50,000. We can mention the check number, check issue customer, bank key if you're having the bank key, as we maintain the bank key, but no need to maintain it here again. Then text customer payment, and here I need to select the customer. As we are having the customer, yes, I'm having one customer here, and I'll enter bank key. It is asking for bank key, so press F4. As we maintain the bank key in the house bank, I'll take this one, HDFC. Okay, now we got the correct entry. So now select the entries, click on save and post. Okay, now see the balance. 50,000 has been received from the customer. Total expense is 87,000, and present value is my 63,000, right? So now assume that we did so many transactions here, right? Assume that one entry got wrong, right? One entry you posted wrongly. So how to change it? We cannot do any changes, right? Because once the entry has been posted in ledger, we cannot do any changes or modification, or we can't delete that, right? Only we can reverse that. Okay, now assume that this training expenses, this entry has wrongly posted. So what I need to do, or enter some wrong values or wrong dates like that. So if I want to reverse that, how to reverse? So select this entry, go to edit in menu bar and select delete entry. If you click on delete entry, the system will not delete that particular entry, it will reverse the entry. Do you want to reverse? The entry will be reversed. Do you want to reverse the entry? Click on yes. Again it will ask for reversal reason. What is the purpose of reversing this entry? Just press F4 and select reversal in current period. We'll select that one and press enter. It will take some time to get reverse or get reverse the document. Okay, so this is how we can see the reverse document. So this is the document which we posted wrongly, and after that we come to know that that entry has wrong. Now what we did reverse, right? See the entry here. This is a into entry reversed. Entry is a reversal document. So here is a minus symbol, here is a plus symbol, and similarly or change the balance has been changed, right? So here we can see the balances which is changed from 83,000 to 75,000, right? 75,000 has been added. So we can post the entry, or we can reverse the entry, or we'll do a lot of transactions. All these transactions will be done through cash only. Okay, if any other transaction, if you find in company they are doing all this transaction by cash, you can add here. Okay, now if you want to see the report, you can click on print cash journal. So you will get the report like this. Okay, so all the entry, it is in green color, and this one is in into mark, that is reverse entry. Okay, this is what we call as cash journal. Okay, so this is what we call as cash journal. This is the end of cash journal configuration and posting. Next is cross company code transaction. Cross company code transactions. So what is a cross company code? Assume that we are having a company called Pepsi, right? Pepsi. In that we had created one company code called, this is first company code called PSD, right? Assume that we are having one more company code, that is company code 2, that is PSD 1. Assume that we are having two company codes which is assigned to one company. We are having two company codes which is assigned to one company. The Pepsi is a company. Under that we are having two company codes. This is PSD is my first company code, and PSD 1 is my second company code. Assume that. As of now we are not having any company code for second company code, right? Assume that we are having two company codes. Okay, on behalf of this second company code, first company code is making the payment. So assume that, say example, rent or salary or vendor payment paid by company code 1, that is PSD, on behalf of company code 2, that is PSD 1. In big companies we can face this kind of situations. Okay, in big companies, as Pepsi, you know that it's a very big company. In that particular company we are having so many company codes has been linked or has been assigned with one company, and sometimes what will happen, these kind of transactions we need to maintain, and to do the transaction like this, what are the configurations we require? So I need to do that kind of configurations. Okay, to maintain the cross company code transactions. So what are the configurations we require? So we require here GL account or clearing account, we can say clearing account for PSD1. We are going to create second company code clearing account in first company code, and here we'll create clearing account for company code PSD. For first company code clearing account, we are going to create in second company code. So this is a second company code and this is a first company code. Okay. So under first company code, we are going to create the clearing account for second company code, and under second company code, we are going to create the clearing account for first company code. So don't get confused. This is what we call as cross company code. So crossly we had created, right? Cross. Okay, first we need to create the general ledger. Then after that we need to assign this ledgers together. Then after that need to do configurations. We'll see that one. So what are the configurations we need to do? Then after doing the configurations, what end users will do? End users postings, we'll see the postings. Rent paid on behalf of company code 2, that is PSD1, from company code 1, that is PSD. We'll see that one. Okay. For that I need to go to system. I need to log in the SAP. And one more thing we need to maintain here is before doing any configurations, I need to create the company code, right? I need to create the company code. And one more thing we need to maintain here is I need to also here I'll show that one. Before creating the GL, my first configuration is creation of company code, that is second company code, right? Company code 2 PSD1, right? And second step, what is my second step? This is third one. What is my second step? I need to copy the global parameters. What is global parameter? It's very important. Global parameter means fiscal year, right? Posting period, then chart of account, ledgers, all these things we created under company code 1, right? Now we are not having that much time to create all these things again, right? So what we need to do, we are going to copy the global parameters from PSD1 to this company to this company. Here I'm not creating all these things again. I'm not creating all these things again. While I'll not do any configurations again. What I'll do, what are the configurations we maintain for PSD, that we are going to copy to PSD1. So that is the second step. After that I'll create a GL. Without creating the company code, we cannot do or we cannot perform the GL creation, right? So first step is I need to create the company and I need to copy, and third step is assign company code to company. So PSD1 I need to assign to my Pepsi company. So this is very important. Okay, so we'll see. First we'll go to enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, and I'll go to edit, copy, delete, check company code OX02. And here, as I told you, first I need to copy the global parameter. So it's very important, because creation of company is very simple, but we need to copy the parameters which is maintained in PSD. Okay, so double click on copy, delete, check company code. Hope you remember, while creating the company code, we didn't touch this configuration, right? Now we are going to copy. Okay, we'll get the screen like this. There I need to click on copy organizational object button or press F6. We'll get screen like this. There I need to input my first company code, PSD, and PSD1. So here, as of now, we not maintained any company code, right? Or we not created any second company code. The first company code is already there, right? But we not yet created, right? So if you are giving like this, two things will be happen. Two things will be happen. Means, so from company code is what? From company code is what? This is PSD, right? This is what we call as source company code. Source company code. And to company code is what? This is my second company code, right? PSD1. PSD1 is called as target company code. Means I'm going to copy from PSD to this target company. As of now, we not maintain any company code, second company code, right? Now what I'm saying to my system is, I'm going to copy from this to this, right? I'm going to copy from this to this. Here, if you are giving like this, here two things will be performed. One is second company code is going to create, or company code 2 will be get created, and second one, all global parameters which is there in PSD, that is company code 1, will get copied to second company code or company code 2 or PSD1. Okay, so press enter, and it will ask to, do you want to copy the GL account for company code? Yes. Do you want to allocate the different local currency for target company? Yes. Currency INR. Enter, enter, enter. Do you want to really transfer the number ranges? Yes. See here, we are going to get the copying screen, and it is copying. And after that, we'll get the output like this. We need to click on save, and some information also we are getting. You want to transport the intervals? Yes. Enter, and we are getting caution also. Enter, 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 enter. Yes. And it will get saved. Okay, so we'll get the information like this. Company code PSD, copy to PSD1. Press enter. And if you want to do some modification, just come back, click on back button, and double click on edit company code data. Come back and double click on edit company code data, Click on position, as we already maintained or created the second company code. Click on position, company code PSD1, enter. See here, the company code has been changed, but company name doesn't change, right? It is not changed. So double click on this to change the company name, and I'll give PSD1 Limited. I'll do like this. Okay, then click on address. If you want to change the city, country, anything, you can change, and click on address, and here also you can change the PSD1 company code. Press enter and save. Now this company code I need to assign to my company. Okay, so for that I'll come to assignment, financial accounting again, assign company code to company. T code is OX16. Position, my company code is PSD1, enter. See here, my company code is blank, sorry, company is blank, and same company I'm going to copy and paste it here. Under this company we are having two company codes. Okay, under one company we are having two company codes. See. Okay, if you want to see global parameters, which is copied from the source company, then go to financial accounting, global setting, then global parameters for company code, and here enter global parameters. T code is OBY6. If you want to see the global parameter which is copied from company code 1 to 2, go and check here. Okay, and just click on position, company code is PSD1, enter, and double click on PSD1, and we'll get PSD also here, right? Two company codes here. See here, chart of account PSCA, fiscal year variant V3, field status 1000, posting period is PSPP, like that we are having. These configurations which we did for our company code PSD, right? Now the same configuration has copied to this also, and simultaneously you can go with FS00 also, and you can check ledger has been copied. So this is for GL for PSD, and you can change to PSD1. We'll get the same. See here, display PSD1. We'll get the same GL which is copied from PSD1. Okay, either you can go OBY6, sorry. There we can see the global parameters along with the ledger also we can see here. Okay, so next we'll go to FS00 again. There first we'll go to PSD company code, and under current asset I'll create one ledger for clearing account for my second company code. So I'll give 200295 company code PSD. Okay, enter. Account group, current asset, balance sheet account, and here I'll give clearing account for PSD1. And paste it here. It's a normal account. Balance sheet account also, it's a normal account. Okay, control data, select only balances in local currency, select line item display, sort key 001, click on create bank or interest, J001, save. Okay, now I'll go to PSD1. PSD1, going to change the company code as PSD1, and again go to current assets, click on create 200296. I'll give company code PSD1, enter. Account group, current asset, balance sheet account, and here I'll give a clearing account for PSD. Clearing account for PSD. Control data, select only balances in local currency, select line item display, sort key 001, click on create bank or interest, 001, save. Okay, now GL has been created. Okay, so next what is that? What is the next step? I'll come to IMG level again. So I'll go to financial accounting new, general ledger accounting new, business transaction, then here prepare cross company code transaction, T code is OBYA. Here I need to mention my company first company code PSD and my second company code PSD1. Enter, and we'll get the screen like this, and there I need to input debit posting key 40 and 200 295 50 200 295. Similarly 200 296 here in the bottom and 50 200 296. For any transaction which is related to PSD first company code, we'll get the balance in this ledger, and in the same way if you are having any transaction in PSD1, that will be reflected in this GL account. Save. Okay, what are the ledgers we created in separate two company codes which is linked with each other. Okay, then I'll come to account receivable and accounts payable. Then again I'll go to business transaction, outgoing payments, manual outgoing payment, and here prepare cross company code manual payment, T code is OB60, and I need to maintain some clearing transaction here, so click on new entry. My first company code is PSD, and if you want to know the clearing transaction, you need to press F4. There SAP has maintained a standard clearing transactions program. Here I am going to maintain my company code 1 for outgoing payment to company code 2, this PSD1, right? If you are having incoming payment also, then I need to maintain separate transaction as incoming payment. So as of now I am not maintaining any incoming, only from this I am going to make the payment for this. Okay, this is my first company code and this is my second company code. So for outgoing payment purpose only I am going to maintain this transaction. So I don't want to receive any payment from this particular company. Okay, save this. It is going to disconnect, just reconnect please. Okay, save this. Okay, next I'll minimize manual payment, outgoing payment, and I'll go to automatic payment automatic outgoing payment. There we already did the automatic payment program, but one more thing I need to add there is my second company code. So okay, I'll go to payment method or bank selection for payment program, and there I'll going to click on set up all company codes for payment transactions. Okay, just click on that, and position my company code is PSD, and double click on PSD, and here sending company code is there, right? So there I need to mention my second company code PSD1. There I need to mention second company code PSD1 and save. Okay, then configuration is part over. Now I need to go to posting or easy access level. Then I'm going to post some entries, or I'm going to show how to clear the payment, or on behalf of company code 2 how to make the payment. Okay, so I'll go to easy access and I'll go to accounts payable, document entry, I'll go to FB60. Okay, and here my first company code is PSD. Okay, then first I'll select the vendor here, select any vendor. I'll give today's date, amount from 50,000, and here I'll text maintain rent paid on behalf of company code PSD1 from on behalf of company code PSD1. Okay, and here GL account number 40600 is my right account. Okay, and I'll start here and come little bit right side. We'll have the company code here, right? We'll have the company code here, and there instead of company code PSD, I'll give PSD1. So here is my first company code. Don't get confused. Here is my first company code, and this is my second company code. Press enter. If you want to check the entry before posting, just click on simulate. Okay, we'll get the entry like this because we added the cross company code, right? Then come back and click on save. Okay, we are getting the error. What is the error? Go to credit extras. Okay. Simulate. Go to error log here. Go to error log. Item 4 must be corrected. Okay, item 4 is what? This is item 4. So just double click on that item 4. Okay, here we are not maintained the text. That's the reason we are getting the error. So rent paid, we'll get you the paid on behalf of company code PSD1. Okay, come back. Okay, now there is no error is there. Okay, then we can save the entry. Click on save. Okay, so once you click on save, you will get the screen like this. Earlier we are not getting, right, because we never activated the cross company code transaction, right? So click on continue. Now it has been posted. If you want to see the document, post a document, go to document again, in menu bar, click on display. Okay, we are not getting clear view here. We are having another transaction to see the cross company code transactions. We'll minimize this, and account payable will minimize, and go to general ledger Then go to document reference, no, not reference. Oh yeah, you're having cross company code transaction, and in FBU3 we can display the cross company code transaction FBU3, and this cross company code number has automatically picked. Press enter. See here, we can see the transaction here, like this. Okay, so this is my first company code, this is my second company code, transaction date is this much of amount, and this is my currency. And on behalf from company code, this is my vendor, and this is my clearing account, and this is the rent account, and this is the clearing account for the second company code. Okay, if you want to do any modification, go to FBU2, and you can change the dates, and if you want to do, you can change the dates and the description. Okay, so this is the entry. This is what we call as cross company code transaction. Okay, this is all about cross company code transaction. Okay, so we'll stop here today, because from next week I'm going to start the integration. So if I start the concept, so we cannot complete, it will take a lot of time to complete. So around 2 weeks I require to complete the configurations and all the process. So we'll start from tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Integrations will be the next topic. Okay, integration is how we are going to integrate with the different modules. As of now, we work with financial accounting only, and from coming days I need to integrate, or in coming classes we need to integrate with the different modules, and how the data flow from different modules to finance department, and what are the activities and what are the configurations required to maintain for that integrations. We'll see that one. Okay, so we'll stop here and we'll continue the class next week.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'll share the videos today. You can go with and
Okay, sir.
practice. Okay, then bye. Good day.